Hey, what's going on everybody on YouTube? How's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine. Doing awesome actually. So today, welcome back to another build challenge video. Today we're going to be doing another unique building challenge. We're going to be building a 16 by 16 red house. And what this means is we're just going to be using all the red blocks in the game. This is going to be really cool. There's a lot of red blocks, but I've chosen the ones that are going to be perfect for today's build challenge. If you haven't checked out the last build challenge, make sure you do so. We built this wool 16 by 16 just using wool blocks, and I have to say it came out pretty good. And the one before that, we built a 16 by 16 just using wood castle, so the wooden castle, which is really cool. But with that said, let's get on with the building challenge for today using the red blocks in my inventory. Now we can go crazy and pick out and pretty much go and choose different ones here. There's a whole bunch, but I think I got the main ones down of what we can use. Like, we could use these glazed terracotta blocks as well, but we'll just stick with what we got here. So we have to build a red house. So we have a lot of great textures here. This is going to be really cool. This is the reason why I chose the red, is because it has the brick. This is the normal brick, and those allow for a lot of different things. Like, first of all, our roofs can actually be using stairs, which is going to be really nice. And we have this nether brick texture, which is great in place of a stone brick texture. We also have just the normal bricks as well, which, to be honest, combo really nicely with the normal bricks. So let's get started by building up some red concrete. Now this is going to be the pillars for the house here, as you would use in your normal Minecraft builds. Now I want to use these because these will replace the oak logs that you would normally see in a normal Minecraft survival house build or something like that. This is definitely going to be something really cool, and I'm going out on the limb here using this red concrete because it's such a bright color. But you'll see it's going to look pretty unique and pretty cool, so I'm excited about it. And we're just going to go crazy here. We're just going to see what it's going to be looking like. Because you never know with these building challenges. They can get pretty crazy, I'm not going to lie, with what we're trying to do in the build. So I think I'm going to expand this one out just a tad. And this one's just going to go like this, so we'll just have it just go out a little bit, just like so. There we go. And that's just a great way of adding a little depth into your build. Just what I did right there. Just adding a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Just like so. Adding a little bit there. And yeah, we'll just connect these up. Just going in and out with the build, seeing what we can do, seeing what there is. And we're going to push that out one as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we could also do that too. So that makes that a little bit bigger, but that's fine. That'll add a little bit of variation to the build. There we go, not too shabby. Now I'm going to go around with red nether brick, adding in this. This is going to add a nice harsh texture to where the stone would be, which I'm okay with. Just going around, just adding all this in. There we go, not too bad. Kind of like it. Kind of looks like a fire station, maybe. might be what it'll look like in the end. Let's go around adding this wool just to break up it's a nice little transition between the red concrete and the wool there. So it's going to add a little bit of texture as well. Just adding that all around. There we go. Now we can fill what we need in later. And right here, just to add a little bit of variation, we can just add in a little bit of the nether wart block as well. So that just adds a little bit of variation to the build and a little bit of randomization as well. Going around, just adding our brick in, going all the way around like so. Adding upside down stairs where the ends are going to be. Just adds a nice little feel, and I do this for all my builds. This is just a technique that I'm doing just for everything that I do. So here, we'll put that in there. That'll look good like that. Yeah, I'm just using different techniques that I would normally do, and it tends to look okay in the end. Like, our wool house doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Just thinking about moving this out one, but I think we're good. So now let's start by bringing this up a little bit. I'm just gonna go out and up like so. Just building up a little bit more. Going to the second story. And this is gonna look pretty cool, I think. I think we're gonna have something that's gonna look really, really neat. Just like this, building it up, seeing what we can do. Building this over. You can just start to see the shape of the house. I talked about this in the last building challenges, where the shape is what matters the most when it comes to building. For me, at least, it definitely defines what the house is going to be looking like, what everything's going to be, how the style, it sort of just gives the style as well, gives the style away. It just sets the foundation for what the build will look like in the end. It's great. If you can get that on the nail, you hit that on the nail, the style and everything, it'll definitely look good in the end. So right here is looking pretty good. I like how this little front way is going to look, so I'm thinking add my door in there, add a little bit of something like that. And we'll add in glass as we go. We'll just add in this glass here, this red glass. Could add in another color of glass, but I wanted to stick to the theme of just using all red. I didn't want to make any sort of changes or variations to what we're doing here. Just using red all the way around. There we go. And I think we're just going to add in glass underneath here like we would do for like fences or whatever in the normal building phase. But this will just look really, really cool. We're just going to have this little red glass going around, adding a cool little style to it. And just building up here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add on a little bit of this concrete powder going around. There we go. Just going all the way around with it. Nothing too crazy going on. We're not trying to do anything crazy. And we'll add in the red concrete in like the little middle sections here. Not a lot of randomization, but we're just adding it in just to break up that texture. So it's not just one texture for so long. There we go. Not too bad. And the bricks, well, will we add the bricks back in? I'm not sure. Let's see. Just like this, we'll add in the red nether wart bricks back in. Just to get a nice little feel for the bottom there. There we go. Add them in here as well. And you might be saying to yourself, oh, the wall's really flat. Well, there's really nothing we can do about that. We could try to make depth and everything like that, but it tends to be a little bit of a... That's where the challenge part comes in. A lot of the things you're not going to be able to get normally. So right here, now we're obviously going to be using the nice stairs from the bricks, just to add in a little bit. Just like so. And this is going to give us a nice little roof for the top here. Nothing too bad. Nothing too bad. Just like so. We're just adding in that nice little texture. Yeah, and we'll turn these in as well. This looks like really something really cool when you do the roofs this way, where it just turns in a little bit and goes out. Looks really, really nice. I like this. Just like so, you're just kind of making the roof flow and just work how you want it to work. Sometimes you can run into a little bit of a tricky situation with roofs. Their roofs are just not fun. They're just long and they take forever to build. It's just sometimes you just have a little bit of trouble with them, but they are pretty much one of the main things for a build, so you need to have them pretty much and everything. So, but yeah, unless you like your roof, unless like your build's roofless, then I don't know what's roofless. Roofless. It's a combination of a couple words there. There we go. Roofless. And just turning this in, just making everything go like this. The The reason why I'm doing this is all on camera with you guys is mainly because I think it's something that you guys can copy as well. If you do think you do like the look of this build, which I don't know, you really have to be you have to really have some sort of eye for this build to really like it. But hey, if you do, I mean, I gotta say, I guess, thank you. And then also, what are you building? But no, it's not too bad. It's coming along pretty good. I have to say, it's not terrible. You know, you could expect certain things for these building challenges, especially myself. Like, definitely thinking about what I want to build beforehand. It's like, ooh, what's the craziest idea I can go for? And this is up there, I'm telling you, this is up there, because a lot of the times you think just a red house, that might not look too good, but that's part of the challenge. That's how you go about it a little bit. Is like, how crazy can we get with these challenges here? And this is definitely pretty crazy. So there we go. Just adding a little bit of detail, just trying to break up everything a little bit. It's not, we're not going crazy with the detail, but we're just trying to do the best we can do with what we got. So there we go. And I would say that's pretty much complete. I would say that's pretty darn good for what it is. I feel like that's the saying for this series. It's like, it's pretty darn good for what it is. It could be like a fire station almost. Not too bad, not too shabby. That's not too bad. We'll just add a little bit of foliage going around here. Just a little bit. We'll get ourselves some bone meal going. There we go. We'll go around and do that in a little bit. Yeah, but for the most part, I'm surprised by this build. I am very surprised at how it came out and is how it's looking. So, I mean, give this a shot for yourself. Try it out in your own world. This challenge, see what you guys can come up with. This one I'm going to definitely be interested to see what you guys come up with, because, man, is this unique. This is something that you don't normally see. Let's grab the reddest door possible. Maybe the acacia door is the reddest door possible. There we go. Oh dear. Hey, that's not. I mean, looking at that kind of looks like a nice little, I don't know, a traditional style home. Take a picture of that. Yeah. Not too shabby. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this. Is it good? Is it bad? What do you know? What do you think? But with that said, definitely give this a shot for yourself. I would love to see what you guys come up with. Send me pictures over on Twitter. Link down in the description of that. But with that said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's building challenge. And let me know what I should build in the future. What's to come for these building challenges. I would love to know your guys' ideas for future building challenges. So do let me know down in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you guys next time.